Hey you guys, it's your girl Les.
And it's Jay.
And we're back with another video. In today's video, we're actually reacting to the Need to Be Right, Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women. It's complicated.
Yeah, this is from the It's Complicated YouTube channel. If y'all ain't already see that. It's like a guy. And he goes, I think he'd be in Vegas. He goes all around Vegas. And he asks females these really smart and like well thought out questions. And it just always leaves them stumped. I mean, I think they're kind of at a disadvantage because a lot of times they're like coming out of bars and they're in Vegas, so their moral compass is kind of janky. You know, they probably all over the place. So it's kind of like
going like this.
So it's kind of like all over the place. But I love these videos; they're really good. So we go and get right into it. You know what I mean?
Equal pay. I'm not trying to get my ass beat. I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's, and this nigga got C's.
All right, let me ask this.
Would
you rather? Wait. Hold on.
Neck.
That equal pay. Equal pay.
What's
Do your
one
research.
thing that you wish men understood better about women?
Where the clit is. Just that we're all different, and that it's, you know, we all have different needs, we all have different wants, and that it's not one size fits all.
Okay, if all women are so different, why do we use the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's like a universal nature that all women exhibit?
See it when I tell ya?
But like, what a bullshit thing to say.
So you don't agree with know how to treat a woman? You don't think that that's a valid statement?
Absolutely
So
not.
how should a man treat a woman?
I don't think it's a universal statement. I think that if you're in a relationship with a woman, that you
it's complicated. It's only as complicated. Anytime he leave the girl stumped, it's always like an imaginary woman to come yell the answer. Say this, say that. Don't leave him. Don't have him leave you like that. Say this, say that. And they be on it. Yeah.
Yo,
oh my
nah,
goodness.
I've actually heard that saying before too, and honestly, I don't know. I probably used it too, but it's like it is a universal saying. But I also think that it's like not saying, oh, treat them all the same. It's like treat them with respect and kindness and stuff. But if you really think about it, that's how humans should be treating humans. So
regardless
I mean,
of gender.
He made a valid point there.
But question, like, you know what's also a saying? Happy wife, happy life. But you know.
Well, I like happy house, happy spouse.
I like feed me.
that you understand that.
Well, let me ask this. Why do you think a lot of guys have a hard time finding the clitoris if it's always in the same place?
Because they're stupid.
It's not that hard to find.
They don't know how to touch it, please it. They're scared of the shit. They're scared of it. They be looking at it like,
What is that? I'm gonna go down.
You want me to lick it? Yeah.
No, thank you.
Their needs
Hey,
and
drunk.
wants that you.
Hi.
That was the one. That was up.
Can you consent real quick? You consent to being filmed?
She could not deal. At first, when they started filming, when he walked up to them and asked if they wanted to answer questions. She was not with it. She was like, "I'm off." Then he heard the questions. She was like, I gotta protect my girls. I can't leave them out there without giving them some advice. You see how she came in? She saved the day. That's Captain Save a Hole herself. Like, she need a S on her chest or something. Like, what the hell?
Yo.
I just need you to
Hi, I'm consenting to this interview.
go ahead, ask her.
You see that? You see that? She already coming off her box. She says her name. She's consenting to the interview. At first, it was no consent. Now, all right, you can talk your talk. You see how these girls off? It's selective.
Well,
Now,
Please, go ahead, Nick.
what?
I was gonna say I haven't seen a black girl, but that's a lie, so never mind.
What do you mean by that question of
Let me pump down.
how does a
Let me
woman
pump
act?
Basically, I'm saying...
You can't make this up, people. It's gonna be the one that don't want to be on the camera from the beginning from jump to then come on the camera. Oh, now I want to be here. Take the mic and start asking you questions. Yeah. Reporting live. Yo. Wow. Look at her face. She's entitled. She was like, "Oh, you want to put mics in people's faces? We putting mics in your face today." And we're going to ask you the same question that you try to ask us and have grandma over here trying to have a nice night out. But now she's upset, so we're going to ask you questions. Wow.
Grandma looks intrigued.
she's like, what is my little niece about to say?
Listen.
What have I taught her that she can speak out sooner than I can?
Well, I'm trying to challenge the idea that maybe there's like a general
face. Oh, she held
idea
her.
that
She
a lot of
held her.
women want to be treated a certain way, and that's why they have that
She's like,
expression.
yeah, you're
know
so
how to treat a woman.
strong.
You know, Grandma, you got
Do you
a nice
believe in
little color on your lip, though.
heterosexual
I ain't gonna
relationships?
lie.
I believe in all different types of relationships, even same-sex ones, of course, all different types. But yeah, let me ask you this:
I'm sorry.
Do you think generalizing is okay to do in relationships? It's okay to generalize. Well, if it wasn't.
See, like,
I stopped looking at her. I started looking at Grandma. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Don't want to be not included, and then when you want to include yourself, you only want to include yourself to be disrespectful.
She's mad.
She just wants to include herself to be disrespectful. She just wants to not answer the questions. And when you ask me questions, I don't have a quick enough thought process to think of a logical question to ask you. So I'm just gonna say, what do you think? What do you think about the question that you're asking me? I'm not gonna answer. I want to hear your answer first, and then I'm gonna probably piggyback off of that.
I can't argue with you.
You big man.
Which do men enjoy more, the chase or the catch?
The chase.
Isn't the catch the man's goal and the chase the woman's goal?
Yeah, but if you keep chasing that, then they won't want anyone else if they're still chasing that one girl.
Okay.
What?
Don't women want to be chased though?
Yes, for sure.
So the chase is not the woman's goal?
The chase is the woman's goal, I would say. I do try to make the guy chase a little more.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
I don't think she understood the question.
Nope.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
That's a good point.
That is a good point. I've dated a lot of shitty men.
I've talked to shitty men. Haven't dated them.
I have.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
No.
Depends.
Has there ever been a man you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Yes.
No, I mean, for me, there's not a man. Everybody wants me. It's usually the man that wants me, not to be cocky or anything, but it's never me trying to go for a man that I don't want.
So is it typically true that women want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then, would you agree that chasing women is
She's
terrible
answering
advice for
honestly.
men?
She ain't looking at
Terrible
nobody.
advice.
She's thinking about it and answering.
How is a man supposed to get a woman then without chasing her?
You have to have game. You have to make her want you without her knowing that you want her.
What?
You know,
I don't like that
that's
behavior.
retarded. That's games. That's playing games. But you know, people that play games well, you know how they learned how to play game. You know how they learned how to have such good game.
By losing?
Huh?
By losing?
No, by experimenting with mad other women so they could get their game together. So females saying that they want men with game, you're just saying that you want a man that's well experienced, but that experience comes with problem. You don't want a man with game. You want a man that's just honest. Okay? You want a man that's just honest.
Okay, so like, what advice would you have for men? How can he do that?
You know, you have to come at her and buy us dinner, take us out, show us what you're about, you know, and make it worth our while, and then we'll come on to you.
I've had men take me out and buy me dinner and have absolutely no substance.
See, that's that bull crap. That's when bull crap, when females try to sit there and make you do and do and do, and then after you all do, then they'll see if they even try to give you any time of day. You know what I'm saying? Girls that put you down that loophole, that's the poop test. Okay?
No.
That's the, let me see if I could treat him like this for this long a duration of time, and then I could see what type of dude he is.
If I can't have a whole conversation with you about different things, you think I'm about to sit across the table with you because you're buying me food?
Hey,
Nah.
This
Time
girl
is
is talking
money.
about, and then she referred to us. She said, "Show us a good time, take us out."
Of course, yeah. If you like somebody, you do want them to show you a good time. You do want them
She
to
said
take you
us,
out.
as in her and her friend.
But I think she's saying us as in women. But what I'm saying is, like,
okay.
initially, like, when you first meet somebody, like, I don't know. I think that you should see.
I'm not taking no girl out of the first, like, nowadays. I'm not taking you out. You know, I first meet you, I'm not taking you out. We talking for a little while. We texting and talking and texting and talking. I'm not taking you out nowhere. Why the hell am I taking you out? For what? For what?
And I don't know. Like, I can't just go out with somebody just off the jump like that.
I can't just be taking girls out. I can't just
know.
go and just feed a girl belly. Like, you know how, yo, I'm a man. Yo, a girl take me out, feed me. I'm always going to get taken out with fed.
I take you out all the time.
That's going to be like a regular occasion to me. And you don't want to start building up those type of things for somebody you don't even know if you want to even deal with long term. So, like, the dates.
I mean, it's good, too, because you go on dates and you get to see how you interact with that person. But I also feel like you should already have a connection with that person. So when you're hanging out, it's, like, not weird.
Go on free dates.
And not a waste of your time. Like, imagine you go, you do your hair, you do your makeup, you get all dolled up, you go on this date, and then you don't like the nigga, you never see him again. You just wasted mad makeup product.
I thought girls said they only put makeup on for themselves. I didn't know they did it for men.
I mean, but you're going out, you want to look good, whether it's for somebody else or for yourself. But, like, it's like, I mean, it's kind of dumb, because it's like, if you go to work, you're going to get up, you're going to get dressed, like, if you value your job or if you have to, you know, like, you're going to take a shower and get dressed and look presentable for your job. If it's your birthday, you're going to get up, you're going to look presentable for your birthday, for yourself, for your celebration. Like, you get up and you get dressed. It doesn't have to be particular for someone. But 9 times out of 10, when we do someone, it's because for ourselves, someone, something. Like, there's reasons. It's not just done because it's done. You think that I would just be waking up just to do my makeup just for fun? If I feel like it, yeah. But sometimes it's when we're going out or because we got to film or something. 9 times out of 10 is because I feel like it, but...
Some people, they just get up and do their makeup and make 5 TikToks. And then,
I do that too.
And then go to sleep.
I do that. There's days where I be home and it's just my content days. Where I'm switching out my wigs, I'm switching up my wardrobe, I'm switching up my makeup, and I'm just creating content. And that's the reason I did it for that thing.
Yeah, but you different. You got a plan. It's some females out here that just put on makeup just to market themselves to potential men online. Not market their business or market their channel or market whatever product they're trying to sell at that current time. So
no, then that's not.
A lot of females are the product. They are the prize. They are the table. I am the table.
Boy.
I mean, how will that lead to like a romantic relationship as opposed to just being friend zoned?
Because once we see what you can do, then we like you.
Well, I mean,
if you wanna, all right, as a man, if you wanna believe that a female has to see what you can and can't do and how you would treat her and all these other things before she knows she want to have sex with you or not, you're widely mistaken. Females, just like when they first meet you, interact with you, see you, smell you, or cross by you, they know whether they want to have sex with you or not. So the loopholes that they throwing you through of trying to, let me see what type of person he is. Let me see if he could do this, do that. They already know if they want to have sex with you or not. They already know. So don't ever have a female make you think that things are going to go an extra way or some other way or some other type of way just because she's seen your personality and it changes her mind.
About the sex debunk debates. Technically, just because you know if you would have sex with someone doesn't necessarily mean that you want to or that you're ready to or that they deserve it at that time. Okay, maybe not say deserve it because, like, how does someone even deserve something? I don't think that sex should be a deserving thing. You can't win over sex. It's something that is built over time that I would just comfortably give to you if we were in that state.
I don't think dates should be a deserving thing. It's not something that will qualify you or less qualify you. You know what
Imagine
I'm saying?
if a nigga was like, or if a guy was like, well, I like you, but you haven't done anything to deserve
a date. Like, what have you possibly done?
You mentioned the video earlier. We're going to actually leave it right here.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be right there.
Click on that.
It's going to be probably right over my face.